This Cornwall Channel broadcast has been in part funded by FAC Properties, a trusted company for buying, selling and letting property in Cornwall.
Ithesowchwi o Mirasorth, Canol Kerno.
Welcome to this week's Cornwall Channel. Coming up in this week's programme, we have a Legit Films and Falmouth University special where we showcase just some of their fantastic short films. The Cornwall Channel are very privileged to go along to Chasewater Village Hall to catch up with Sense, a fantastic charity working hard for deaf-blind people here in the county and across the UK. And to finish our programme this week, a video from our friends at Visit Cornwall about the Toolships Regatta. As always, enjoy the show. We'd love to hear from you. Please let us know that you watch either by logging onto our website, cornwallchannel.co.uk, on our Facebook or Twitter pages. Enjoy the show and I'll see you next week.
Okay, so we're here at Pixelate Film Festival 2014. I'm here with the festival director, Nicole. Why did you choose to do this as your final project? What was your aim?
Well, I really liked producing films and I thought it'd be quite interesting to try something new for the final year of the film degree. So it seemed like a logical change.
Well, yeah, I wanted to do something a bit different, and Pixelate was that kind of opportunity to do something that wasn't just a film, which I'd done in previous years, but try and improve on more of a diverse range of skills.
Tashkil means art in Arabic. The film's set in Dubai, in an art and design hub called Tashkil, and they've basically sort of rescued the skateboarding scene in Dubai.
Do you think that Pixelate is a good opportunity to showcase work like that, which is, you know, relatively niche and unusual?
Yeah, it's great. Well, it's such an easy festival to enter your film into. It's not a massive application process. I literally sent Nicole my film on Vimeo and gave her a DVD.
Well, it's about a guy whose passion is hunting for wrecks. He's a full-time diving instructor, but in his part-time he looks for wrecks while he's diving. He's actually the unofficial authority on wrecks along the whole Cornish coast. It was good to see it on the big screen. I think it went down pretty well. There are lots of really good second-year films.
We're starting in September the first term of the new MA in Film and Television, which is kind of a offshoot of the BA Film, BA TV, which are coming together, and we're offering this new master's course, which is really trying to sort of continue the philosophy of the entire School of Film and Television in amalgamating theory and practice. And the kind of ethos behind the degree is trying to give the students more flexibility and more adaptability in their learning. So within each module, the students have the opportunity to take the kind of assessment that they want to take, whether that be in theory or practice strands. Okay, so I think that the main focus of our MA is kind of recognising that film and television as we understand it are kind of changing in the digital age.
Okay, so we're here at the second day of Pixelate Film Festival with Mike Lee, the producer of Lock. So, what attracted you to come to Cornwall and Pixelate Film Festival?
I was counting up this morning. This is about the 21st film festival it's been. It's the end of quite a long road. The film premiered at Venice last August, and it's been to festivals in London, Vienna, Sundance. So this is like the end. I think it's one of the last festivals I'm going to be in. So it's quite nice to be somewhere out of London, and somewhere regional. And it's nice to see a film playing in a place where it wouldn't otherwise play and reaching an audience it wouldn't otherwise reach. Everyone has an iPhone. Everyone has become a photographer, and by extension, everyone has become a filmmaker. So everyone's making more films. I think it's making the audience more kind of literate, and because they understand how, what handheld is now. Whereas when Blair Witch was doing this thing 10, 15 years ago, that was kind of unusual, but everyone now knows what that means. And I think, the commercial cinema will always be, governed by a certain quality threshold, which will mean that, it's unlikely that a film made on, someone's dad's iPhone might make in cinema, but it's still what it does is it's kind of educating the civilian population about how films are made. Whereas 15 years ago, no one knew how they were made, but now everyone knows, which is great. The student festival has to be bold about asking people and knocking on doors and saying, come and play, the Aberystwyth Festival, and let's put in the film. You never know. People will respond to that stuff.
Well, we chose the theme Coming of Age and Journeys to reflect the students' transition from student life to professional employment. So for the films themselves that we're going to screen, I saw Kings of Summer last year. It was released at Sundance and was nominated for the Grand Jury Prize, and it was just such a fantastic film. I just thought it suited the festival ethos so well. So that's why I chose that one. And for Locke, I thought it was good to have a new English independent film to kind of contrast to that.
Well, Pixelate is the showcase for the School of Film and Television, and the School of Film and Television is growing rapidly. And the plan is that this will showcase all that work. So I personally would like to see kind of a greater inclusion of the disciplines that aren't just visuals. So the students doing screenplays, the students doing journalism portfolios.
I think it went really well. Everybody seemed to genuinely enjoy themselves, and I think everybody really enjoyed the programme that we put on. And I'm just so proud of all the students' films. So I think it's been really fantastic and a really great experience.
Okay, what I think of modern art at this moment in time, at the moment I think it's just like gay paintings with like dots in the middle of the page, or like a diagonal line across, and people sit there like, yeah, it's so deep, I can tell his life story from this one dot in the middle, which they can't because it's a dot. Yeah, but that's why I kind of wanted to do this thing, so I can like be educated and not have such like a simpleton's idea of art. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
3, 2, 1, go.
It's like these paintings here, they're dealing with consciousness, and a way of reading that is sort of to understand they were my experiences and it's how I experienced the world, and then you can use the same idea to sort of go into a room of art and sort of unpack. It's quite a complex thing, but it can be quite helpful to explain non-representational paintings. Yeah.
I still don't get it. This looks like, you know, when you get like a piece of string and you attach it to a pin in the middle and then you do like loads of different things. Did you never used to do that when you was a kid? So you'd have like a stick in the middle, you'd have a piece of string, then you have a pencil attached and you wrap it round and you make like loads of different circles. yeah, like, I like the style of drawing and stuff, but like this one's good, that one's good, but then that one and that one are just too weird. That one's like the poorest mobster out of all of them. He's like, I couldn't afford a nice car. They killed me. I can't read Russian. Or how do you know? Oh, well, he's a Turkish mobster then. But yeah, like it says it's an anti-painting, so obviously he's like, I don't know, questioning stuff. Like he's getting deep with a breakfast tray. Well, it says it's like engaging with everyday life, and breakfast is part of everyday life, like your meals. I don't know, something to do with that maybe.
You're onto something.
Yeah.
Try and find meaning in it, I'd say.
Try and find meaning. Okay. It looks like a really depressed person just sitting there with really spiky hair. Isn't the whole thing like a gift shop because you can buy all of it? So.
How do you agree that he sells them on for more money?
I think it's wrong that he takes the artist's chance of getting more money, but then in a way it wouldn't be worth so much money if Saatchi didn't buy it and make it well known. So. But I think he should still give the artist a cut rather than keeping it all for himself, because he's clearly rich enough already. So. You can see that we had a really good conversation from the start, and then the emotions started to dip down a bit with the dark colours, and then it got really happy again. There you go. That's my interpretation of it. I don't know, I think he's captured me just right.
Do you understand it?
No.
Alright, cut.
Julian Foy is a family furnishing business started in the town of Foy in 1862 and have 4 large furniture showrooms at Truro, St Austell, Wadebridge and Hale. The range includes lounge suites, beds, carpets and curtains. The commitment to quality extends all the way from measuring and supplying to careful fitting by qualified carpet fitters directly employed by Julian Foy. Visit us today in store or visit www.julianfoy.co.uk.
The Lugger Hotel Penzance is located on the only promenade in Cornwall and an ideal setting for your holiday. Come and enjoy a comfortable family-run hotel with its own wheelhouse restaurant, Mediterranean oven and grill, and famous carvery. Centrally located for the town's facilities, the hotel occupies an ideal position overlooking beautiful Mounts Bay with views to St Michael's Mount. We can be the perfect base for you to explore Cornwall. Contact us today to find out what we can offer you. 01736 363 236 or visit theluggerhotel.co.uk.
We're going to be late.
Oh, I forgot to lock the back door.
We need to talk. You drink too much, you smoke too much, you let us down too often. Mum, Dad, we've decided it's time to go to Dale's.
If your car drinks too much, smokes too much, or lets you down too often, it's time you went to Dale's.
Looking for a home maintenance company you can trust? Ocean now provides a whole range of expert maintenance services, from heating, electrics and plumbing, to refurbishment and roofing. And thanks to our 24-hour emergency call-out service, you're always covered. Ocean, we do more than you think. To find out more, call St Austell 874488 today, or visit www.morethanyoutthink.co.uk. FAC Property Consultants and Lettings Agents. We are a Cornish family-run property business with a thriving lettings and estate agency. We have a variety of incentives if you're a first-time landlord or an experienced landlord with multiple properties. If you're looking to sell your property, we have a limited offer to sell your property for 1% plus VAT. Give our experienced specialist team a call on St Austell 812271 or Bodmin 264686.
Hey, yeah. Right, record of the day. Year 1982. Single, Radio Free Europe.
Ooh, that's really diving into the archives. Radio Free Europe was REM's first ever single. Makes the record Murmur.
Ah, I thought I'd call you out with that one. How are you?
I'm okay, thanks, just counting my shrapnel.
Well, if you just start an open tab, like I said before, you can pay it back whenever you want.
I really don't like to owe people money.
That's what friends are for.
Go on then. The usual, please.
At least they'll have a meal, can you? You know, that's all I need. Mind you, Nick, that's why. That's what I mean. If we're well nice tonight, yeah. So now you just gotta go. I know easily
Poppy? Poppy?
You ready? Yes, Steve.
Good choice. Oh, hello, stranger. Long time no see. Black coffee?
Yeah, to take away. Are you done with that newspaper?
Sure, take it. I don't mean to pry, but is everything okay?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
Look, if it's about the job, then don't worry about it. Something will turn up.
It's not, I know it will, I just need to keep trying.
Anyway, album of the day, year 1976.
Not today, Sam.
Nice dress. Haven't seen that one before. Black coffee?
No, mocha, please. You were right, the job finally came through.
I knew it would. Congratulations.
If I could clear my towel?
I'll get right on it.
Oh, you done with that?
We're all watching the Cornwall channel. Heave away, haul away. We're bound for Sky TV.
Fantastic. Love that. That was awesome.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
You can't get Rick Stein to do that.
It's lovely to be here at the Get Out There group, which is run by the young people themselves. The charity was started by two mums in the 1950s who'd had children that were damaged by rubella, German measles. Nowadays we work with a whole wide range of kids that are, have communication needs, mobility needs, and visual and hearing problems. But yes, from a very small beginning, it's just wonderful we've got services all over England and Wales and Northern Ireland, but I have family in Cornwall, so it's always a bit special.
I'm a mother of Ella Paris. I'm a member of the GOT group, and it's a really great organisation to get out there for young people with learning disabilities.
So, explain, what is this like when you've got someone in the family that's deaf-blind?
It's a need to go out there and to join in activities is a big need for a mother, so this group has been a lifesaver for us because it's given us an opportunity to make a difference in Ella's life. Huge.
People think, you know, you could be born deaf, blind. People would think this is the end of the world, but I'm looking at you girls today and you seem so happy. How would you explain it?
I just feel that the way to deal with my disabilities is to cope with it in an almost satirical way. So, I mean, I've got what I've got and there's no changing it for me, so I've got to find ways around living that. And I think the GOT group really helps me and my confidence with doing that.
I really like being at the GOT group. It's fun. We do like fun activities.
And what do you think the importance is of Sense and what they do for the charity?
I think it's just to show people that even though we have medical implications, etc., that can't hold us back in what we aspire to do. And I feel that's really important because there's just a stereotypical, like, with a disability, people assume you're unable to do a lot of things, where that's not always the case. It's just, if you understand a bit more, then it's possible, definitely.
Working for Sense for 15 years in various roles with deaf-blind people. One of those was working in the School for the Blind up in Exeter. This is some 5 years ago, and obviously I got to know the deaf-blind students as that was part of my role. And from that actual role I found out that there was very, very limited social opportunities for blind, deaf-blind young people. So I decided to start a social group and we've just developed the membership over the 5 years to 30 young people in Cornwall. So I've obviously been there from the very start, which is why today, after 5 years, it's a very special day. Not only an awards ceremony, but it's 5 years since the group started.
The number of people that have the combination of hearing and visual difficulties, it's hard to estimate, but we reckon it's about 4,000 children over England and Wales and Northern Ireland. And the elderly population is going up because obviously as you get older your hearing and vision goes. So we also work with older people. Yes, it's thousands of people actually. It's a bit of a hidden disability that people find hard to understand, I think.
What originally got you being aware of deaf-blind people then?
Well, I would say in the school it was through chatting to parents, chatting to the young people themselves, and on the Monday the feedback would be, what did you do at the weekend? And often it was, well, nothing really. We just sort of stayed at home, sat and watched telly, and I thought something needs to be done about this. So that's why I went ahead and started the group.
And today, a very exciting day. You've got the Royal Highness here as well. How would you explain the feeling here today?
It's excitement, it's anticipation, it's nerves. We Had a full practice last Sunday. We went through everything with the young people just to familiarise them with what's going to be happening, so those, just to calm some of those nerves. But I would say, even though we had the practice, we're quite nervous but also excited. It's something I think that we will, in a couple of days, be able to sort of sit down and think, oh, that was just so fantastic.
Thank you for watching this week's Cornwall channel. We would love to hear from you, your thoughts and ideas for future Cornish programmes. This dedicated weekly channel for Cornwall on Sky and Freesat aims to deliver information and local programmes. If you have any news you think we should cover, then please get in touch using our website at cornwallchannel.co.uk or via our Facebook and Twitter pages. See you next week.
This Cornwall Channel broadcast has been in part funded by FAC Properties, a trusted company for buying, selling and letting property in Cornwall.